young Ronaldo bid farewell to Madeira with tearful eyes. Boarded the flight to Lisbon, heart pounding like never. Dormitory life started, noisy roommates, strange food, sleepless nights. Missed his mom's cooking, MSG packets became his culinary interest. Homesick Ronaldo wrote letters to his family every night. Football training was rigorous, muscles ached constantly. Critics doubted him, they said, too small, too weak. Determined, he practiced harder, earning respect slowly. Friday nights, he called home emotional brief, laden with longing. Made new friends who became his surrogate family in Lisbon. Scored his first goal, coaches finally smiled. Crowd cheered, he felt a surge of belonging. Became the standout player, shining bright on the field. Realized Lisbon wasn't so bad after all. Through struggle and pain, he found his true self. Lonely boy from Madeira became Lisbon's cherished hero. The challenges, both physical and mental, of entering a prestigious academy for a young Ronaldo were immense. Physically, the rigorous training regimes demanded exceptional stamina, strength, and technical skills. The young Ronaldo faced daily grueling exercises designed to push him to the limits of his athletic abilities, while seasoned coaches scrutinized his every move with an unrelenting eye. Each drill and practice session was not just a test of his physical prowess but a gauntlet that weeded out the uncommitted. Injury was a constant companion, testing his resilience and teaching him the harsh realities of professional football at an early age. Mentally, the pressure was equally, if not more, intense. Entering such an esteemed institution was both a privilege and a burden. The weight of expectations from coaches, family, and even oneself could be overwhelming. Young Ronaldo had to navigate a constant stream of comparisons to accomplished alumni, all while fostering his own unique style. The fear of failure loomed large, and every setback felt monumental. He faced homesickness and the challenges of adapting to an environment far removed from his comfort zone. Balancing academic responsibilities with the demands of football meant that his day was packed, leaving little room for relaxation or socializing. Through sheer determination, Ronaldo turned these challenges into stepping stones. He developed an unyielding work ethic and resilience, traits that would later define his illustrious career. In the pressures of the academy, he found the forge in which his skills were sharpened and his spirit steeled. The physical and mental hurdles were numerous and daunting, but they also became the foundation upon which he built his future success, underscoring that greatness is often born of adversity. Ronaldo's first steps into professional football. Cristiano Ronaldo's journey into the world of professional football began when he was just 12 years old, playing for Sporting CP in Lisbon. The first match he played for the club remains a vivid memory for him. Ronaldo was a young boy from the island of Madeira, dreaming of making it big in the sport. With determination and exceptional talent, he won a place at Sporting CP's famed youth academy. The first game was crucial, not just for the team, but for Ronaldo's career. The stadium was buzzing with excitement, and Ronaldo could feel the weight of expectation on his young shoulders. As he stepped onto the pitch, the enormity of the occasion hit him, but he remained focused. From the first whistle, it was evident that Ronaldo possessed extraordinary ability. His speed, dribbling skills, and awareness on the field caught everyone's attention. It wasn't just his technical skills, his passion and drive were palpable. Sporting CP won the match, and Ronaldo's performance was lauded by coaches and spectators alike. This debut marked the beginning of a career that would see him become one of the greatest footballers of all time. Ronaldo's journey from that first match in Lisbon to global superstardom is a testament to his work ethic, talent, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Coach Leonardo Araujo stood on the sidelines, his eyes fixed intently on the pitch. The air was electric, filled with the murmurings of the crowd and the sharp whistles of the referees. It was a regular scouting match for Sporting CP, But something felt different that day. As the game progressed, a young player wearing the number 9 jersey caught his eye. The boy moved with an elegance and precision that was unheard of for his age. His name was Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball seemed to be glued to Ronaldo's feet. He darted past defenders effortlessly, his speed a blur to everyone watching. The tension in Coach Leonardo's shoulders eased slightly with each perfectly executed dribble, each incisive pass. But it wasn't until the 35th minute that the magic truly happened. Ronaldo received the ball just outside the penalty box, a defender quickly advancing towards him. With an almost imperceptible shift of his weight, he dodged the challenge, leaving the defender lunging at thin air. He lifted his head, eyes zeroing in on the goal, and struck the ball with the kind of power and accuracy that sent a chill down Coach Leonardo's spine. The ball sailed through the air in a perfect arc before nestling into the top corner of the net. The stadium erupted. In that moment, amidst the deafening cheers and the flashing cameras, Coach Leonardo knew he was witnessing the birth of a superstar. This was not just a talented young player, this was a phenomenon. Meeting Ronaldo later in the locker room, Leonardo looked into the determined eyes of the young athlete and saw nothing but boundless potential. He shook Ronaldo's hand and simply said, "Welcome to the future of football." From that day on, Coach Leonardo made it his mission to harness and nurture Ronaldo's talent. Little did he know that years down the line, this young prodigy would become one of the greatest footballers the world had ever seen. The journey of Cristiano Ronaldo had only just begun, and Leonardo Araujo was honored to play a part in it. In the summer of 2003, an 18-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo was an emerging talent at Sporting CP, a club in Lisbon, Portugal. His unique combination of speed, skill, and sheer tenacity caught the eye of many scouts and football enthusiasts. The spotlight was turned upon him during a pre-season friendly match between Sporting CP and the renowned Manchester United, led by the legendary manager Sir Alex Ferguson. The game took place at the newly opened Estadio José Alvalade, and the atmosphere was electric with fans eager to see their teams in action. Sporting CP was determined to make an impression, and Ronaldo, wearing the number 28 jersey, was more than ready to shine. From the first whistle, it was evident that Ronaldo was a force to be reckoned with. He dazzled past defenders with incredible footwork and displayed an impressive range of skills that belied his age. Manchester United's seasoned defenders struggled to contain him as he orchestrated plays and sped down the wings. His crosses were precise, and his dribbling left opponents chasing shadows. The game was intense, with the young prodigy causing constant problems for the English side. Sir Alex Ferguson watched closely from the sidelines, intrigued and impressed by Ronaldo's relentless performance. Although just a friendly, this match bore great significance. Manchester United couldn't match Sporting CP that day, largely due to the overwhelming influence of Ronaldo. The final whistle blew, and the scoreline reflected Sporting CP's dominance, with Ronaldo's imprint vividly etched into the match. Post-game, the Manchester United players were equally impressed, so much so that they implored Sir Alex Ferguson to sign the young star immediately. Ferguson, known for his keen eye for talent, wasted no time. Within days, Manchester United had secured Ronaldo's transfer for a then British record fee for a teenager. It was a sunny afternoon in Lisbon, and young Cristiano Ronaldo was preparing for another training session with Sporting CP. Little did he know that today would change his life forever. On the sidelines, a man in his early 60s watched him intently. This man was none other than Sir Alex Ferguson, manager of Manchester United. Known for his keen eye for talent, Ferguson had flown to Lisbon specifically to see if the rumors about this young prodigy were true. Ronaldo felt an unusual nervousness, which was rare for him. He noticed Ferguson's presence but tried to focus on his drills. After an impressive session showcasing his speed, agility, and ball control, Ronaldo was called over by his coach. "Cristiano, Sir Alex Ferguson would like to have a word with you," said the coach. With his heart pounding in his chest, Ronaldo approached Ferguson. The Scotsman's face broke into a kind smile. "You've got talent, son," Ferguson began, "and I believe you can reach great heights." Tears welled up in Ronaldo's eyes. It was one thing to dream, but another to have such a validation from a manager of Ferguson's caliber. "I want to offer you a professional contract with Manchester United," Ferguson continued. The words hung in the air, almost surreal. Ronaldo could hardly believe what he was hearing. Joy, fear, excitement, and a sense of immense responsibility collided within him. He thought about his family, his humble beginnings, and all the sacrifices they made. This was the opportunity that could change everything. Finally finding his voice, Ronaldo responded, "Thank you, sir. I'm honored and will work hard to prove myself worthy of this opportunity." Sir Alex nodded, appreciating the young player's composure. Later that day, after the formalities were completed, Ronaldo called his mother. "May, I have big news," he said, voice trembling. "I'm going to play for Manchester United." On the other end, his mother burst into tears of joy. That night, Ronaldo didn't sleep a wink. His mind was racing with thoughts of the future, dreams of glory, and the challenges that lay ahead. He knew this was just the beginning. Walking into the Manchester United dressing room for the first time was equally nerve-wracking and exhilarating. Legends like Ryan Giggs and Paul Scholes greeted him warmly. Sir Alex gave him a reassuring pat on the back. "Welcome to the team, Cristiano." Cristiano Ronaldo stepped off the plane at Manchester Airport, the sharp air reminding him he was no longer in sunny Lisbon. The legendary red jersey with the number 7 awaited him, the same number worn by icons like George Best, Brian Robson, Eric Cantona, and David Beckham. The weight of history on his shoulders was palatable, but Ronaldo was no stranger to pressure. He was a teenager with prodigious talent, whose every step was watched by millions. However, adapting to the Premier League was different from anything he had experienced. The physicality, the pace, and the unforgiving scrutiny of the British media presented unique challenges. Sir Alex Ferguson, the towering figure at Manchester United, was both mentor and watchful guardian. He knew Ronaldo's potential and was determined to harness it. The early training sessions were grueling. Ferguson emphasized the importance of teamwork and quick decision-making, something Ronaldo's flair-heavy style had to adjust to. Teammates like Gary Neville and Roy Keane, seasoned veterans, didn't hesitate to point out his mistakes, often in harsh terms. But instead of being disheartened, Ronaldo used this as fuel. As the weeks went by, he became a regular in the lineup. His debut was a spectacle, flashes of brilliance interspersed with moments of frustration as he tried to adjust to the relentless pace and physicality of English football. There were cheers when he dazzled with his dribbling and jeers when he went to the ground too easily. Ronaldo learned quickly. He bulked up in the gym, worked on his defensive game, and began to understand the subtleties of English football. His performances improved, and so did his confidence. The turning point came in a fiercely contested match against Arsenal. Faced with tough opponents, Ronaldo showcased his resilience. He scored a goal that demonstrated his burgeoning understanding of the game, not just individual brilliance but teamwork and strategy. The goal was a milestone, not just for the scoreboard but for Ronaldo's assimilation into the Premier League fabric. The newspapers that once criticized him were now singing praises. Fans who had been skeptical started chanting his name. The pressure of the number 7 jersey turned into a badge of honor as Ronaldo carved his own legacy. Years later, when asked about his early days at Manchester United, Ronaldo would often mention the invaluable lessons learned from the English game and its culture. His journey of adaptation, under the unforgiving spotlight, turned him into the legend we know today. It was not just about talent but about the relentless pursuit of excellence, resilience in the face of adversity, and respect for the game's traditions. Ronaldo not only adapted to English football but also left an indelible mark, enriching its history even further.